Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Iowa High School Girls Athletic Union broadcast. Little Hawkeye Conference broadcast here presented by the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Tonight's matchup is between the Grinnell Tigers and the Pella Christian Eagles. Hello, everyone. I'm Blake Walker along with my partner Dan Walker. Craig Seeks running our camera. We got a fun night of basketball. Pella Christian comes to town. These two teams faced off, these two specifically girls teams faced off just a couple of weeks ago. Grinnell got the best of the Eagles, 75-36. And now the biggest question, Dad, is they had a long road streak last week. Got the wins on the road, Dallas Center Grimes being one of them. Now you get a home stretch. You get DCG, you get Oski on Thursday, the two worst teams, to then face the best team, second best, Indianola. Do you take these games easy? Indianola or Dallas Center Grimes past couple of games, they've lost, but yet they've only been within 10 points. It's got to make you think, is it possible that is it possible Pella Christian could pull the upset tonight?
Well, I think at any time of the season you got to look at where your competition's playing, and we've also seen quite a few upsets come off in the last 2 weeks too. When you start to do these 3 and 4 road games with only having 1 or 2 nights off in between, it's a lot of stress on these girls, and we're starting to see it, So I think, I'm playing with the hope side that we continue playing the ball game like we've been playing, with Sydney Kinkle going out with the knee injury. We've made some rotation differences on the inside, and I think at that point they had one game where they kind of fell backwards, but right now of what we watched at Dallas Center Grimes, which Dallas Center Grimes come close of being competitive, but again, Grinnell just started clicking. The three-pointers started to fall. The full-court defense was putting pressure on. They're getting the 2 points and the steals off. We actually watched in the last 3 games a couple players shoot 6 and 7 three-pointers in a ball game, and that's pretty incredible. So, again, it's every night's a different night, but I think we're looking at a confidence battle of we're going to see a good quality game tonight from the girls on both sides. And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good.
Should be a lot of fun. We'll go to our commercial breaks. We'll be back for the opening tip-off. It's Grinnell versus Pella Christian coming up on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
strength, stability, service. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, you can count on all three. And you can count on me, Marlene Johnson, your local Farm Bureau agent in Grinnell. I'll help make sure you have the coverage you need and the discounts you deserve. Call me today and see how I can help protect your family, cars, home, and future. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Whether it's three-point shots, slam dunks, fast breaks, big runs, pass plays, touchdowns, or interceptions, the Hometown Heroes has it all in their menu. Stop by at 908 Main Street right here in Grinnell and check out all the menu favorites. And while you're here, check out the big games on one of our mini screens. If you have extra family and friends, check out the back room for extra seating. Stop in and see us today, Hometown Heroes.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and a locally owned pharmacy provides you with personal service from folks who know you and your good health needs. We accept most insurance plans, including most of the Medicare prescription drug plans, and we are there to answer all of your healthcare questions. So why not make the switch to a locally owned and operated pharmacy? Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell on Highway 6 West.
Alrighty, starting lineups have been set. Allison Van Gorp, Chloe Morgan, Emma Witzenberg, Emery Agray, and Adri Franzman. All in the starting lineup tonight for Pella Christian. For Grinnell, it's the top 5 scorers. Ivy Schmidt, Hayden Hull, Sarah Goslink, Meredith McKnight, and McKenna McKnight. Kinkle still out with a knee injury. Grinnell at the top of the conference. Pella Christian second to last. It's a big game. It's a big week. We're glad that you're joining us on this Tuesday night. Little Hawkeye Conference action. Ivy Schmidt will go against Van Gorp to start. And we're off and running. And we already have a problem.
Oh, great. That gives us a minute to say this first quarter is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm. Stop in and see Brent Nickel, 1112 West Street, right here in Grinnell.
So it's a jump ball violation on Pella Christian, but Pella Christian gets the ball to start. So I assume Grinnell probably decided that. But we're off and running. Sarah Goslink with a steal on the opening play, and Sarah's going to lay it up and in and add to her point total that continues to grow throughout the season. Hayden averaging 11 points per game, as there's another one. McKnight, she'll take it all the way, and she will get fouled by number 11, Emma Witzenberg. And Meredith McKnight will make the first trip to the Medicap charity stripe this evening. Meredith comes into the season at a solid 75% free throw shooter, or 79, excuse me, making 49 out of her 62 free throws. She takes the most free throws by anyone on this team. She'll sink 1 of 2. And Grinnell's lead is a quick 3-0, not even 30 seconds in the ball game. Baugh brings it across the half-court line. Goslink tries to poke the ball away, and this one's stolen away again. That's 3 steals already. Ivy Schmidt's going to race coast to coast. She'll cut outside to Hayden Hull. Her three-pointer to start. Won't fall. Rebound taken away. No, it's not. McKenna McKnight's going to grab a steal, and she gets fouled, and she's going to Medicap charity stripe for Grinnell again. 4 steals already. So they're going to get it on Van Gorp. That is her first of the ball game, and McKenna McKnight goes to the line this time, and she'll knock down her first one. Another one coming for McKenna. And that one's good as well. 5-0 lead jump start for Grinnell. As Baugh catches this one off the inbound, she'll come racing up to the front court lines. Pella Christian against their last 5 opponents, giving up only about the highest, about 56 points, I believe, was the highest point amount they've ever given up. They played hard against Indianola. They played hard against Norwalk. They're not losing by much, and it makes tonight's matchup pretty interesting when you come to think of it.
Grinnell's really come out in that matchup man-to-man. It's just kind of putting that inside pressure on Pella Christian, forcing them to really get inside. And as you see, they got inside the Van Gorp, but you know, if you can't finish it off, that's good opportunity for the Tigers coming back the other way.
Out of bounds called originally out on McKenna, or originally out on Meredith. It went off her foot. I think it was the right call. And Pella Christian gets the ball back. The press by Grinnell, guarded by Goslink. Baugh gets stuck, eventually gets it away to Van Gorp. Here's a three-pointer by Morgan, and it's off the mark. Ivy Schmidt with the board. Here comes Grinnell. Schmidt to the corner to Goslink. Back up top, Meredith from the wing. Knocks it down. Three-pointer by Meredith McKnight. It's the first Pauley Eyes three-pointer of the night. Meredith with a quick 4 points out of the 8 as Pella Christian tries to push it. And almost another steal attempt falls short. It's going to be out of bounds. And again, I think we're going to get a missed call.
I say that looked like Meredith was able to get it off the foot of the Pella Christian player.
8-0 run to start the ball game for Grinnell. Ivy Schmidt gets down low. Nice passing by Grinnell. Hayden Hull will fire her three. It's off back iron. Rebound taken away by Baugh. You know, we saw the pressure in the first half, really, of that Dallas Center Grimes game last week. It worked, and then DCG kind of got it figured out. Do you think that's the same thing we could see happen tonight?
I think sometimes it's going to revolve around how fresh your players are. So tonight, you know, here we are sitting. We had a weekend to recover. They didn't play Saturday, but the boys did play Saturday, so they did Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I think that's going to make a difference of how fast we're going to see that switch out. And there's a poly-ice three-pointer for Sarah Gosling. And again, we're already seeing we got 2 players down there. So Coach Edson seems to have that rotation where he presses them hard, but then rotates the girls out so they're not getting as tired.
We trade three-pointers as Baugh hit one over here at the wing, and then, like you said, Gosling turned around. Here's Van Gorp turning around. Her layup won't go. Her height advantage is definitely something to look out for. McKenna's going to have her work cut out for her all night long. Meredith backs it down in the post. McKenna will take a free throw and knock it down.
Right there's a shot the last 4 or 5 games that McKenna has been wide open. And I sit right in front of her mom and dad the other night at Dallas Center Grimes, and they say, take the shot, take the shot. So I think, you know, she can shoot free throws like crazy, and that's easy 15-footer to turn around and make. Just need to start taking them more often.
Now here's something you don't see. Gosling, Hayden Hull, and Meredith McKnight will check out. This is Caitlin Van Copernal and Sydney Miller and Leah Harris checking in. Miller and Van Copernal, Caitlin, are mostly playing at the end of the ball games. Caitlin's going to shoot a 3. It's not going to go. Rebound taken by Ivy Schmidt.
Yeah, and I'm curious maybe if there isn't a little bit of the flu going around the girls team too, because usually it's Kelsey in there that's making that appearance. And,
Sydney Miller puts in the one off the glass. And we've seen production from Sydney in her time playing. I know against Newton she got scraped up in literally 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably still has a scar over her eye. It's an interesting approach. Maybe it could just be saving your players.
Well, I don't see.
I do not see Kelsey on the
I don't either.
bench. So
but,
that
you know,
also
to
could
go
be a
back
thing.
to the production level, Leah Harris had an excellent game against Dallas Center Grimes.
Leah Harris tries to kick over to the wing to McKenna. Harris almost loses it, able to regain rhythm. Ivy Schmidt at the top of the key. She'll wait for the offense to set up. 15-3, 3:19 remaining here in the quarter. McKenna will put it on the floor. She'll go high off the glass. It won't go.
I can't beat up the people pass in front of the camera with my mom and dad, so.
Substitutions coming out. It'll be Van Copernal, Harris, McKnight, and Miller. And now Megan Moss in the ballgame now. There's a trap by Grinnell. They move this one close, and that should be a travel, but it's not going to be. 2 shots will be coming for Chloe Morgan, as she'll go to the line for 2. They're going to get it on Meredith McKnight down low. Harris checks in. Ivy checks out. Second one upcoming by Morgan. And it rims out. Hayden Hull with the rebound. Leah Harris will push. Kick back outside to Hayden Hull. Hayden to the corner, back to Leah. Full court to Sarah. Sarah's going to pop one immediately, and it rims out, but Meredith is on the glass. Hayden wanted to take it baseline, but we're going to get a foul down low on most likely a reach-in call. And it's Morgan's. Morgan's first. And Kara Van Wyk will check in for Van Gorp. Hayden Hole to take it over the top. Harris back to Meredith. Meredith fires the three, and it goes through. A Poly Eyes three-pointer for Meredith McKnight. It's her second three of the quarter. 18-4, Witzenberg. Gets doubled, immediately gets it across. Someone's open. Deep three-pointer. Good again. Agray with the three-pointer there. That was for Pella Christian. Gosling back to Hayden Hole. Gosling back outside. She'll fire another one. It won't go. Leah Harris almost had the rebound, and we're going to get a foul on Hayden Hole. Edson wanted to travel, but Hayden gets called on the first foul. Now there are 3 fouls for Grinnell. We're not sure who got that first foul.
I don't know who got the first foul for Pella Christian. I don't know who got the first foul for Grinnell.
Bonnet tried to go all the way, and missed it. Right off the bottom of the basket. Meredith going to bring it back up for Grinnell. Hayden Hole for 3. Off the iron.
But I will tell you this, time will tell. We'll find out who got that first foul.
I was going to say. And we're going to get a carry on Pella Christian. More substitutions. Moss and Harris check out. Schmidt and McKenna McKnight check in. So the original starting 5 back out on the floor for Grinnell. McKenna up top to Ivy, cross to Sarah. Good passing by Grinnell, and Hayden's going to get called on the travel. .109 remaining here in the first quarter. Grinnell on top, 18-7. There's a nice pass to Bonnet. Bonnet's going to try to back down. McKenna McKnight tripped, which leaves a wide open shot for Van Gorp. Probably either tripped on someone's legs or on her own. 18-9. McKenna, nice pass down to Meredith. Meredith off the glass, just won't fall. Good look though, 46 seconds left. Avery Baugh holds it here at the top of the key. And Meredith swipes it away. It's going to be out of bounds on her. Remains Oski. Pella Christian basketball.
Pella Christian.
The colors. Colors are getting me. Baugh tries to fit it down low to Van Gorp. Hands up defense by Grinnell. Van Gorp won't get it to go. And Meredith comes racing back with 27 seconds. Ivy Schmidt, she'll try her luck. It's off, but Hayden Hole's on the rebound. Nobody picked her up, and she puts it up and in.
Now that's the rebounding. Sometimes in the past 3 or 4 games, Grinnell struggled a little bit, so it's nice to see that. Follow right back up with the ball, stick it in the basket, use the backboard, and get that 2 points.
2 seconds, 1 second. Baugh's going to fire a half quarter, and it won't go. And that will finish the end of the first quarter. We'll see you in the second. 20-9, Grinnell leads over Pella Christian.
Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
Welcome back to the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Brought to you by ASI Signs. This quarter is brought to you by Brett Nichols State Farm. Grinnell on top 20-9 over Pella Christian in a first quarter full of steals. Grinnell was able to turn over the Eagles quite a bit. More of a zone look for Pella Christian here. McKnight's going to fire deep from the corner. It's not going to go, and the rebound, as Baugh tried to grab the rebound, she stepped on the line in the process. And it'll be Grinnell basketball because of. Meredith back to her sister McKenna. Ivy Schmidt back to the wing. Sarah Gosling for deep. Not going to fall. Good rebound by McKenna. She's triple teamed almost. And she'll get called on, or she'll draw a foul. I believe Bonnet swiped her hand across her arm. And it's Bonnet's first of the ball game. Grinnell can't do much offensively right here. Pella Christian has definitely improved defensively, so Meredith's going to fire another one from deep. Won't go. She'll get her own rebound. Or, excuse me, Hayden got the board. That one's tipped, and Bonnet with the steal. Baugh pushes up to Morgan. Morgan one-on-one, high off the glass. It won't fall, though. A couple of those tonight for Pella Christian. They just can't get to go.
Well, there's two ways to kill the stone here. Is either A, you get out and push it and get ahead of this zone getting set up, or with a 2-3 zone, or actually they're running like a box in one kind of, but you're going to have to penetrate the corners to get them to suck up to you. Once you get that penetration, you're going to be able to kick it back out and find the other person open.
Grinnell can't find the bottom of the barrel and beyond the three-point line. A box out by Meredith, but Meredith missed the box out, and we're going to have a out-of-bounds call on Van Gorp. Well, Meredith boxed out. She just didn't grab the rebound.
Yeah, and I don't think that Van Gorp was really ready for it to become thrown right back in her face. So
Ivy Schmidt's going to bring it up for Grinnell, see if they can break this zone. There's a bad pass down low to McKnight. Morgan's going to go on the break, and Morgan again can't get it to go. Bonnet's on the rebound, though, and she'll stick it back up and in. The lead is back to 9, or cut down to 9. Grinnell can't seem to get past it. Here's a break in the zone. Gosling can't get it to go again. Meredith finds Hayden Hull. Hayden tries for deep, and it just won't go.
Yeah, right now until either the three-pointers are going to fall or not fall, you're going to have to penetrate and get the pressure. They're wanting to jump at everything, so you're going to have to take advantage of that, get the foul, and start thinning them out on the inside.
22-11, it's a scoreless drought for Grinnell. McKenna back to her sister Meredith. Someone's open. It's Sarah Gosling. She'll try from 3, and it won't go again. Gosling, though, on the board. Meredith says, I'll take it myself, and gets blocked or either just put too much on top of the shot as Van Gorp and Bonnet get tripped together. Avery Baugh brings it up court for Pella Christian. And Gosling's going to snag the steal, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Grinnell ball.
Or no, it's not going to be a jump ball. They're going to give a foul on
Bonnet?
No, they're going to get it on Fransman. So that's Fransman's first of the basketball game. (22-11), 5:04 remaining. Grinnell scoreless in this quarter. Van Kopernal back to Gosling, up top to McKnight. Grinnell got to do all they can to get this thing inside. They're really struggling out on top. Gosling, nice passing. Meredith loses it. That's going to be out of bounds on her. And Pella Christian takes possession.
Yeah, well, that's a good look, though, of trying to get that thing forced in there. You just going to have to capitalize on how you could roll with that ball back out of there.
Witzenberg trying to get it in, and Harris is able to put a hand on it. And they'll reset below the basket, as one of the referees has something to say down here. So it's a timeout by Pella Christian. We'll take one with them. 22-11. Grinnell on top of Pella Christian.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polyeisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polly Eyes Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polly Eyes Pizza. Thank you to Joey and Polly Eyes Pizza for sponsoring the Tiger Sports Livestream Network all basketball season long. Grinnell up top, 20-11, but don't let it deceive you. Grinnell has yet to score in this quarter. As Morgan gets wide open down the floor, and she'll miss the open layup. Good pressure by Hayden Hull. Van Copernall down low to Ivy. Grinnell will get down low, then they can't seem to go anywhere with it. And Leah Harris is going to jump one too many times, and it's going to be called on a travel. Witzenberg gets it into Van Gorp. And Pella Christian will try to break past their barrier. They also can't get these shots to fall.
Right now, it kind of seems like Coach Edson pulled that press back, because typically that's where McKnight should have come up that sideline, put the press on the sideline pinch.
Van Gorp uses her size to get down low and beat McKenna. And the lead is cut down to 7. Hayden Hull to the corner to Leah Harris, and Leah isn't tall enough to go grab that one. And Pella Christian will take over. Another big batch of substitutions. It'll be Neighbors, Goslink, and McKnight all checking in. Van Copernall, Hull, and McKenna McKnight all check out.
Yeah, you got quite a bit of speed right there in the front half.
Bonnet, guarded by Ivy. They'll back it up. They got to get it across court. Witzenberg eventually does. Now she's doubled. Picked up by Morgan. Morgan down low to Van Gorp. Van Gorp puts it off the glass. Boy, Pella Christian.
Slow-paced comeback by Pella Christian here.
Grinnell looked like they were going to have this thing easily on the bag, but it's been quite a run by the Eagles. With Grinnell not being able to break the press and not being able to hit anything from deep, it's just a recipe for disaster. Witzenberg set back because of the press. She is stuck. They're going to have to get going quick. Bonnet eventually does get it across half court. Goslink tried to reach in. Morgan left wide open for 3. It won't go. Grinnell catches a break. Neighbors is going to push it.
I tell you what, by the misfortune of Pella Christian missing, it's at Grinnell's favor here.
Bonnet stole it from Neighbors, but then stepped on the line, and Grinnell catches a break. Caravan White's going to check into the basketball game. Two and a half to go in the second quarter. Meredith had a great pass to Neighbors, but Neighbors couldn't hang on. Baugh pushes it across half court to Morgan at the corner. Morgan picks it up. She'll lay it in off the glass. It won't go, and Morgan can't grab the rebound. Nobody's back to get it. Witzenberg, nice crossover. She'll floater it in, and it's a 3-point ball game. Edson not calling a timeout, though. I think he, along with a lot of us, know if they just hit their shots, they could be going somewhere. Goslink, it won't go again. Schmidt on the board. Meredith McKnight, can she put it through? She does, and there goes the drought. Out of Polly Eyes, three-pointer by Meredith McKnight.
That was well needed, and hopefully it gives them over this hump here, that they get a little confidence back in their shot.
Avery Baugh just ran past the entire defense. Van White gets fouled. She'll put it in for an and one.
A little frustration on Coach Edson's stand. He said, is asking the girls is why aren't we picking up that basically stance right there at the half court line, or anytime we hit the side court, we should be putting that press and trying to get that steal right there, but they're lacking to get to the place they need to be on the floor.
Free throw try by Van Wyk won't go, and Meredith has the rebound. 1:23 remaining. Ivy from deep. Good again. Another Polly Eyes three-pointer. This time it's Ivy Schmidt's first of the game. 26-19. Here's a quick drive and a foul on Ivy. I don't know who this is. I'm going to guess it's... I don't have a number. Yes, I do. Jocelyn Terpstra. So Terpstra sinks her first. Terpstra misses her second off the rim. The lead remains 6. Ivy to the corner to Sarah. Down low to McKenna. McKenna gets caught. She's got to do something with it. Eventually does. Gets away. Meredith backs up and resets the offense with 49 seconds left. Nice passing. McKenna. Nice pass to Meredith. Meredith gets blocked. And Hayden grabs the loose ball, 36 seconds. I can tell you what, Grinnell's not settling. More points, more points, more points. McKenna gets it stripped. It's on the floor, and we got 3 seconds in the lane.
I could see that count coming.
They're having good looks by the passing lanes and shooting. It's just, it's not really jiving.
Yeah, I think some of it is that the reaction time needs to be faster. It's having the ability to go forward, make your distance underneath that basket, and step back.
6th foul on Grinnell. It's Meredith's second. One more for the bonus. Morgan the throw in. Agri gets it to Van Gorp. Van Gorp to Terpstra. Now it's Morgan. Back up top, Terpstra. A deep three. Won't go. Van Gorp on the board. No. McKenna has it. 6 seconds. Ivy gets caught up. Tosses up to Hayden. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. McKenna's going to chuck one deep, and it is good! Oh, McKenna McKnight puts it in off the glass. And it closes a rough second quarter, but you can go into the locker room happy. That will do it for the end of the first half. Grinnell on top, 29-20 over Pella Christian.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage.
Strength, stability, service. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, you can count on all three. And you can count on me, Marlene Johnson, your local Farm Bureau agent in Grinnell. I'll help make sure you have the coverage you need and the discounts you deserve. Call me today and see how I can help protect your family, cars, home, and future. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Whether it's three-point shots, slam dunks, fast breaks, big runs, pass plays, touchdowns, or interceptions, the Hometown Heroes has it all in their menu. Stop by at 908 Main Street right here in Grinnell and check out all the menu favorites. And while you're here, check out the big games on one of our mini screens. If you have extra family and friends, check out the back room for extra seating. Stop in and see us today, Hometown Heroes.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and a locally owned pharmacy provides you with personal service from folks who know you and your good health needs. We accept most insurance plans, including most of the Medicare prescription drug plans. And we are there to answer all of your healthcare questions. So why not make the switch to a locally owned and operated pharmacy? Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell on Highway 6 West.
Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
Whether it's three-point shots, slam dunks, fast breaks, big runs, pass plays, touchdowns, or interceptions, the Hometown Heroes has it all in their menu. Stop by at 908 Main Street right here in Grinnell and check out all the menu favorites. And while you're here, check out the big games on one of our mini screens. If you have extra family and friends, check out the back room for extra seating. Stop in and see us today, Hometown Heroes.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and a locally owned pharmacy provides you with personal service from folks who know you and your good health needs. We accept most insurance plans, including most of the Medicare prescription drug plans. And we are there to answer all of your healthcare questions. So why not make the switch to a locally owned and operated pharmacy? Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell on Highway 6 West.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Pella Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, ASI Signs, Marlene Johnson, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Medicap Pharmacy, and Hometown Heroes. Thank you to the sponsors for sponsoring the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network all season long. Well, we had an interesting first half. Grinnell in the first was leading 20-9. Looked like Grinnell was going to be on a pretty good streak, was going to easily walk away with this thing. And then toward the beginning of the second quarter, it all kind of flipped. Grinnell didn't score till about 2.5 to go in the second quarter. Then they were able to string together 3 3-pointers in a row, including McKenna McKnight's NBA line 3-pointer to take the 29-20 lead going into the locker room. It wasn't the best first half we've ever seen, but we'll hope to see better shooting as Grinnell's shooting percentage is very low in the first half. And this quarter is brought to you by Marlene Johnson, Farm Bureau Financial Services.
Nope, the quarter's brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
Oh, well, timeouts are brought to you by Marlene.
Just haven't had one timeout. That's all we had.
Ivy Schmidt on the fast break. She'll take it all the way and can't get it to go. Hayden's on the glass. She'll kick back out to Meredith. Meredith for a deep three, and it won't fall. Meredith cutting back door. Bounce pass to her sister McKenna. As Grinnell swings around the top to start this second half. Nice backdoor cut. Sarah, Ivy Schmidt for three. Won't go off the front iron, and McKenna's back on the glass. They're given a ton of chances tonight. Grinnell just can't seem to get the threes to fall when it matters, and we're going to have a jump ball. It'll stay Grinnell ball.
When the whistle blew, I thought for sure it was going to be another 3-second call because McKenna's just not getting in and out of that lane like she should be.
Deep three by Hayden. Just won't fall for Grinnell. Avery Baugh on the rebound. She'll come racing back the other way, and we got a foul off the top. So Morgan to the line to shoot two.
Second foul on Hayden Hull, team foul number 1 for this first half.
And the second one falls. So the lead is cut down to 8. Down low, Meredith. Can't get it to go. Just off the back. It's either back off the rim or it's just not working. Grinnell can't seem to get anything much to go.
Yeah, and it's the right idea. They're getting it. They're tucking in that seam. She's getting the shot.
How about that nice floater by Morgan to put it through? 29-23. 6:23 remaining here in the third quarter. Ivy working it around the top. Goslink one to shoot. Someone's open. McKenna down low to Meredith. Back up top to Sarah. Hayden Hole will try from deep. And it won't go, but Ivy's on the glass. Sarah saves it. And it's going to be out of bounds on Witzenberg. So Meredith will throw in for Grinnell. Sarah for 3. Again off the mark, but Grinnell's offensive rebounding keeping them right where they want it. 29-23, 5.5 to go. As that one's off the mark.
Yeah, you know what? Grinnell's got to switch it up. If you don't start cutting, either pass away, cut to that right down the center lane, go roll out to the corner, or vice versa. Have some flashes coming up from the baseline to pull that down defender up. It's going to be really tough to open that center up.
Ivy gets another loose rebound. She'll kick back outside to Hayden. Cross to Sarah, back to McKenna. Meredith open for 3, doesn't take it. Ivy will slowly weight it down and try to work on some more offense. As right now, Grinnell just can't get anything going. Hayden wants to take a baseline, doesn't.
But as you notice there, see with that durable pinch into that line, see how they all collapse. You have 1, 2, 3 people wide open. You just got to be able to get that ball back out to the outside.
Meredith knocks down another 3-pointer. It's her 4th of the game at Polly Eye's 3-pointer.
So instead of swinging the ball, when you just penetrate, then swing the ball, you get to see your outside corners or pinch out.
Van Gort gets it across the half-court line. Her 3-pointer from the corner, not going to go. McKenna up top. Meredith, another deep 3. High, won't go. Ivy can't grab the board. It's taken away by Avery Baugh. And Baugh loses it off her foot. She'll pick it back up. And Morgan now has it. And there's Van Gort to lay it up and in. 32-25, 7-point game. McKenna getting ripped apart over there, and they're finally going to call a foul. And Edson will take a timeout. We'll take one with them. Grinnell on top, 32-25 over Pella Christian.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman. And a locally owned pharmacy provides you with personal service from folks who know you and your good health needs. We accept most insurance plans, including most of the Medicare prescription drug plans. And we are there to answer all of your healthcare questions. So why not make the switch to a locally owned and operated pharmacy? Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell on Highway 6 West.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy and Pollyeyes Pizza. Thank you to those two for sponsoring the live stream business all basketball season long. 32-25, Grinnell trying to get the lid off the basket, get their offense rolling. They only lead by 7 over Pella Christian. And in terms of rankings, Grinnell came into the rankings tonight ranked 11th. You need all the wins, you need all the points you can get. As of right now, Grinnell, I believe, wouldn't have a first round or wouldn't have a bye if they made it to the if they made it to their sub-state champion game. Because as of right now, the mock pairings have Grinnell heading to Lewis Central, which I can agree with most people that I wouldn't want to do.
Yep. That's team foul number 2, second foul on Morgan for the ball game. You know, as much as we try to predict where they're going to be sit, how the ball game's going to run out into the playoffs, it's always difficult because it seems like we never hit it just right.
Harris tried to go baseline and got fouled.
That's number 3 on Morgan.
2 in the last minute. McKenna got to get it into someone. She gets it into Meredith at the top of the key. McKenna wide open for 3. It's going to fall. Pollyeyes three-pointer for McKenna McKnight. And Grinnell's lead is back to 10. Van Gorp hands off to Witzenberger. Witzenberger going to try to get it across half court, but no one's coming up. She'll eventually toss it up. Nice ball movement by PC. Morgan can't get the three-pointer to go. Ivy looking to push for Grinnell. Leah Harris open in the corner, but she loses it going a little too fast, and Bonnet gets called out as she touched it last.
Yeah, I think Ivy just has a little bit of zip on that ball. You could tell when it was going up, Leah thought it was going to be easy catch, and it kind of spun out of her palm into her fingertips. So
1 foul committed by Grinnell, 3 by Pella Christian, 2:02 remaining here in the third quarter. Leah Harris, a covered up three-pointer, won't go. Rebound snagged away by Franzman. Grinnell's got 2 people back. There's a missed pass, and Bonnet saves it. Ivy back out to Leah. Leah doesn't want to shoot the 3, so Ivy Schmidt will, and she won't get it to go. They've made a few, but it's just not all working out.
Pick in the back pocket there, Sarah Gosling.
McKenna McKnight will try from deep, and it goes over the top. Since the second quarter, all of Grinnell's points have been three-pointers. We'll go to timeout. 35-25. Grinnell on top of Pella Christian.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and West Finch Auto Plaza. Thank you to those two for sponsoring the live stream all season long.
That timeout was also brought to you by Marlene Johnson, Farm Bureau Financial Services.
And that was really loud music coming out of the timeout. Someone needs to go down there and tell them to quiet down the music because that's a little too loud. Sarah Goslink with the steal. She'll go all the way, and it won't go. And she'll try again and get fouled. So finally, Grinnell's going to go to the line. To the Medicap charity stripe, Sarah Goslink will go. Goslink had 5 points in the first half. And her first free throw will fall right through the net. It's Grinnell's first point in the last 5 made shots that isn't a three-pointer. Grinnell hasn't made a shot other than a three-pointer since the first quarter. Sarah goes 1-1 at the line to make it a 36-25 game. Well, we said earlier, for some reason, Pella Christian, every time they've played these opponents in the LHC, the games, or the teams that are playing, they just underperform, like they underscore. Indianola, Norwalk.
Well, even the game at Pella Christian, the first half was
really rough.
Rough half, and then they kind of put it all together. And
Van Gort with the steal. She caught her on a rebound, and then she stepped out of bounds. Here's some substitutions for Pella Christian. I'm waiting for the floodgates to open for Grinnell. It has been a rough outing. But up by 11, can't complain about that. Sarah catches the tip ball, 16 seconds. As Grinnell looks to swing, Hayden back outside to McKenna. McKenna full court to Sarah. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Somebody's got to shoot it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Ivy floater won't go. And we are through 3 quarters. To the fourth we go. 36-25. Grinnell on top of Pella Christian.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and a locally owned pharmacy provides you with personal service from folks who know you and your good health needs. We accept most insurance plans, including most of the Medicare prescription drug plans. And we are there to answer all of your healthcare questions. So why not make the switch to a locally owned and operated pharmacy? Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell on Highway 6 West.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza and Medicap Pharmacy. Thank you to those two for sponsoring the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network all season long.
And this fourth quarter is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm. Stop in and see Brent Nickel for all your insurance needs.
36-35. Grinnell on top.
36-25.
25, excuse me. Ivy's going to push it up court for Grinnell to the corner to Hayden Hole. Her three-pointer won't fall. And Van Gorp's on the rebound. Rough night for Hayden.
Right
Only
now
2
we are
points.
looking at half of the average of what Grinnell normally scores in a ballgame.
Van Gorp gets fouled from behind, and she'll go to the line. Well, you got to wonder, and you got to, I mean, this is not a bash against Pella Christian. They're a good team, but, I mean, if Grinnell's going to have a bad shooting night, there's no better team to have it against between Pella Christian and Oskaloosa.
I agree. Yeah, opposed to
Indianola on Friday
well,
night.
even that of how we played against Oski at Oski. Oski come out, and that was a battle for 3 quarters.
Right.
And then Grinnell just pulled out.
Van Gorp catches the back end of the 1-and-1. 10-point lead for Grinnell with 7:18 remaining. Sarah's just going to pull it and knock it down. Polley's three-pointer for Sarah Goslink. If we can start hitting a lot of those, that'd be really nice. Double team on Morgan. And we got a timeout. By Pella Christian will take one with them. 39-26. Grinnell on top of the Eagles.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy. Or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs. And that timeout was brought to you by Marlene Johnson, Farm Bureau Financial Services. Van Gorp strong for two. It's not going to go. And Van Gorp will go back to the free throw line. Van Gorp knocks down both. Or no, knocked down one, excuse me. 39-27 in favor of Grinnell. McKenna got it down low. She'll find Meredith cutting back door. Meredith didn't shoot it. She'll kick back out to Hayden. McKenna for three. Off back iron. And the rebound taken away by Pella Christian. Morgan all the way. Good block by McKenna. Ivy 1-on-3. Back to Meredith. Meredith for three. It falls. A really nice poly-ice three-pointer by Meredith, but Grinnell's got to get back. Morgan on a 1-on-2. She'll spot it from the mid-range. It won't fall. And Van Gorp last to touch it. And we got another substitution. Witzenberg. Goslink over to Meredith. Goslink kicks back over to Hayden Hole. Hayden's going to back down and have it stripped away by Bonnet, but a loose pass picked up by Meredith. She gets fouled and can't quite get the and one, but she's going to the Medicap charity stripe to shoot two. And she sinks both of them. Bonnet up top to Witzenberg, who spots up from the mid-range. Nice board by Goslink. Edson telling his team to push. Up to Hayden. Hayden faked it. Down low to McKenna McKnight. She can't get the layup to go. Kicks back out to Meredith, and they'll reset. Finds Sarah in the corner. Her three-pointer will go.
Nice ball movement, looking inside, kicking it back out. Excellent job.
Much needed poly-ice three-pointer. 46-27, loose ball picked up by Bonnet. Bonnet will wait for her offense to come back. And it's a foul on Meredith. And the first one rattles home for Van Gorp.
That's number 3 on Meredith.
And Van Gorp's second falls through. 46-29, 4:48 remaining here in the fourth quarter, excuse me. Harris double teamed and a bad pass taken away by Morgan. Morgan lost it on the way up, and it'll be last touched by a Tiger, so it'll stay Pella Christian ball. Another substitution for Pella Christian. Three-pointer high, won't go. Witzenberg gets it stripped away. Nice steal by Sarah. Sarah's going to turn on the Jets and go the other way. She'll hand back off to Van Kopernal. Van Kopernal backs out. Good passing. Van Kopernal won the three, didn't take it. Nice pass to Sarah. Sarah gets it stripped. Witzenberg saves it, but no one else touched it, and it's going to remain Grinnell basketball.
You know, the looks towards the inside are definitely a lot better than they were in the first half. It's just, you know, the awareness that that ball's coming at you and what you can do with it as soon as you get on the floor.
Three-pointer good by Gosling. Another Pauli Eyes three-pointer. And we got a foul on the other end.
I tell you what, that's a great ball game for Sarah Gosling when we're in the fourth quarter of 3 minutes and 45 seconds left, and that is her first foul. As aggressive as she plays most of the time.
49-29. Well, starting to try to pull away. Morgan for three. It won't fall. Ivy on the rebound. Ivy Schmidt's going to go coast to coast and lay it in off the glass. How about that?
You know, of all the girls playing in the Little Hawkeye Conference, I think that Ivy Schmidt is one of the most talented ball handlers that there is. She has great poise as she brings the ball up, doesn't really get flustered too much, and just good control.
Witzenberg hopped over the defender and then traveled on the way. So Ivy Schmidt brings it up for Grinnell. Like you said, they're still 20 points behind their quota. Van Kopernal for three, and it won't go. More substitutions. And loose ball, out of bounds, Grinnell ball. Deep three, not going to go. Sydney Miller, nice effort, able to get that ball right back. McKenna kicks back. Over to the wing and out of bounds, stays Grinnell basketball. McKenna goes baseline, back outside. Megan Moss for three. Her shot won't go. Back to Hayden. Leaves McKenna McKnight wide open and it falls. Bounces right back in.
That's a Pauli Ice pizza that rolled around the rim and fell in.
2 minutes remaining in tonight's basketball game. Van Gorp puts it on the floor and her layup is good off the glass. Miller's three, won't go. .139 left. Morgan down low to Van Gorp. Van Gorp again gets another layup to go. Picking it up here in the fourth quarter. 54-33, 123 remaining. McKenna McKnight tries again and puts another one down. Now mass substitutions by Grinnell. Patel, let's see, we got Patel, Vanderlees, Neighbors, and is that Strovers or Hatcher out on the floor? One of them's wearing Kinkle's jersey. Strovers. I don't have enough spots on my scorecard. So many people have gone in. Van Gorp misses it off. Rebound taken away.
Oh, travel.
And a travel. Bonnet will throw in. Wide open in the corner and a travel. So this is Madison Strovers checking in, and who do we have? Because number 3 used to be Idle's number. Is that Hatcher?
Number 4 is
49 seconds left. Stripped away down low. Bonnet tried to catch the loose ball. Everybody's going on the floor for it. Pella Christian picks it up with 36 seconds. Witzenberger missed it. Another one on the floor. And it rolls out of bounds. Will stay Pella Christian basketball.
at some point or other in most games when Patel tied it up, that was typically a jump ball, but they just seem to let him fight a little bit longer today.
Three-pointer by Bonnet. Won't go. Rebound. Won't go again. 18 seconds left. Grinnell will push it up court. Vanderlees. High up top. Bonnet with another steal. 8 seconds. Bonnet goes up strong. Gets the layup to go. And that will finish it. Grinnell will stay unbeaten in conference play. A 27-point win, 57-35. Final thoughts on this one?
Well, I think quite the slow start, slow start. And I'm really curious if Mark Kivett comes up and we get a chance to talk with him, if they've been having a lot of illness, that the rotation was as it is tonight. Of course, we knew the ones that were out, but, you know, if we're going to depend on three-point shooting to make the ball games as we go forward, we need to start improving our three-point shooting, because our two-point ball game transition is not really happening. Tonight it wasn't, in the ability to dribble pinch on these zones. If anyone watched this film, what would you do? You come out in a zone against them and put the pressure on, because we don't have the ability to attack the inside. So what do we got for
final scores? Unofficial scores. Ivy Schmidt, 5. Hayden Hole, 2. Sarah Goslink, 15. Meredith McKnight, 18. McKenna McKnight, 16. And Sydney Miller dropped in, 2. So it was the whole starting 5, and then Sydney Miller. Also probably got to get working on that. Grinnell wins over Pella Christian, 57-35. We'll be back in a little bit for the boys matchup. Thank you for watching this edition of Girls Basketball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.